Hi there, Keith here with another movie review. Today I'll be reviewing the movie The Good Lie, starring Reese Witherspoon. Now this movie, which kind of seems to have floated under the radar, is interesting as it's kind of based on, not a true story, but based on the true stories of Sudan refugees who have experienced extreme hardship and have made their way to the States. In the first half of the movie, we meet a group of young children whose village has been destroyed by rebels, and they're basically out in Africa fighting for their lives. They're using their survival skills to survive run-ins with wildlife, to avoid rebels, and to eventually make their way to a refugee camp. Upon descending on this refugee camp, they spend the next 20 or so odd years just basically, trying to survive there until the opportunity comes for them to come to America. Once in America, the three brothers and one sister are divided. The three brothers end up going to Kansas City, and the sister ends up going to Boston. Now, Reese Witherspoon plays a lady who's responsible for helping the brothers gain employment. And that brings us into the second half of the movie. So in the second half of the movie, we're basically seeing how they adopt to life in North America. So for example, a phone rings and they think it's an alarm clock, and they're kind of learning how to adjust to life in the States. This movie was very interesting in the fact that I didn't know whether or not I felt like I was watching like a movie of the week or watching like the next Blind Side. The movie's entertaining, but it isn't necessarily something I would run out and go and see. Reese Witherspoon is always captivating on camera, but she isn't really the star of the show, even though the posters and the advertising would tell you different. The star of the show are the group of actors who portray the refugees from Sudan, and it's interesting because the majority of those actors are actually Sudanese refugees. So there are aspects of this movie that were very difficult to watch, to think of, people having to endure such torment. But on the other hand, it's more of a lighthearted movie towards as the movie progresses on, as they come to America. So a lot of times when you're seeing movies that start off in Africa, I think of movies like Blood Diamond, which some scenes were extremely difficult to watch, and it was a very difficult movie overall. But I didn't get that sense with The Good Lie. I found The Good Lie to be a good movie, but not necessarily a great movie, and to that end, I give it a B-. I'm not necessarily sure if a lot of people are going to run out and catch this movie, but if you do, I'd be very interested to hear what you think about it. As always, you can check me out on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook.com/WoodyWhittier, and WoodyWhittier.com. Until next time, I'll see you at the movies.